Imagine being able to play the lottery whenever you want, wherever you want, and without paying a dime to the lottery house. BTC Bot Web, also known as Web Lottery, is the slowest code I've ever made. It only has one HTML file and a GIF image with all the code you need inside. And it's already set up to test the wallet. 66. There are two ways for you to play. The first way is for you to enter the site, which I'll leave the link for in the description. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my computer to simulate a phone, okay? So I'm going to put this console here and I'm going to set it up to simulate an iPhone 14 Pro Max. So when you open it on your iPhone, for example, or on your Android, you'll see here, Web Lottery 1.0 by International Investor. And there will be a little button to play. Here I'm going to enable the console just so we can see some extra information that you won't have on your phone, okay? You only have this information if you're using a desktop, and then you can enable the console here. So let's go, let's click the button, play. It's going to show this. Here's the matrix screen, which was also an idea from some writer. Thank you very much for the ideas. And here in the console, we see the starting key. See? He's looking for this key here, 391, and he's searching through 50,000 keys, right? It takes a little while, and in the end, they didn't find anything. The last key checked was this key, just to give some insight to the folks who are dropping in here. In 2015, the puzzle challenge was created. In 160 wallets, Bitcoins were deposited, and these Bitcoins are currently being hunted in a digital crypto treasure hunt. To find these wallets, you need a lot of luck, just like playing in a lottery. Actually, you need even more luck than if you were playing in a lottery. Here in our code, it tries 50,000 keys. Every time you press that button, play. It chooses a random place where the key might be, and then it tries 50,000. If you find it, you'll be finding the Bitcoins that are hidden in the wallet. Puzzle. In this wallet, for example, 66, which is the wallet you'll be looking for when you click the button, there are 6.6 Bitcoins. That's more than 2 million rays. In other words, if you find these Bitcoins, if you're lucky enough to win your lottery, you'll win 2 million rays. So what's the chance of winning? It's much smaller than a lottery, okay? It's 50,000 divided by a space of 66 bits, which is more than 18 quintillion. So it's much easier to win the lottery. What do you win on this web? Lottery, what? But here you can play for free, just chilling. On your way to work, wherever you want, you just press the little button and you play 50,000 times without paying anything. The only thing you spend is your electricity. You don't even need the internet. In a bit, I'll teach you how to run this offline. To download the code, it's very simple. If you're an advanced user, I don't even need to explain it to you. You just do a git pull. If you're a beginner, you come here to the little green code button and download the zip. It will download a zip file for you with the two files you need, which are index.tml and matrix.gif. Once downloaded, you just open the folder and you'll see these two files here. You'll click on index.html. Mine already has the little Chrome icon because it knows that this type of file is meant to be opened with Chrome. I'm going to double click and it's going to open here, see? It's coming, not from the link I left for you in the description, it's coming from inside my computer. And I'm going to do some tests now to show that it's working. I'm going to open the console again here. I'm going to click play just to see if it's working normally. Imagine if I find it now. Impossible, guys. The chance is very small, as I already mentioned. If I found it here, it would be an astronomical coincidence. If I find it, right? If any of you find it, it will already be an astronomical coincidence. Now I'm going to the code and pay attention. You only do this if you know what you're doing, otherwise you're going to break the code, okay? And I've already prepared for you, for example, wallet 20 and wallet 65. So I'm going to comment on this line. To comment in JavaScript, we write a slash followed by another slash. And I'm going to remove this slash, the slash here from 65 to uncomment it. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to comment on this here. And I'm going to uncomment this here. These lines are where the magic happens. This line here defines where to look. And 65, since it has already been found, I placed it very close here, just for us to debug and for me to show you what happens when it finds the key. And here we have the wallet, right? These wallets are published on the Private Keys website. If we come here to the Private Keys website, we have the private keys that have already been found. These here haven't been found yet, but for all the wallets, we have the address. And that's what we do. That's what our code does. The code takes a private key, tries to generate an address, and compares it here with the expected address. So this one, 13, that ends with 5SO, is the address of 66. If we go back to the code, we can see that this one we commented on here, 5SO, starts with 13, which is the address of 66 that we're looking for. Now we made a change to search for the wallet, 65, and I've already set a range very close so it can find it, and you can see what happens when it finds it. Don't forget to save. I'm going to open it again here from my computer, which is not coming from the internet. I'm going to update and I'm going to click on play. This time he's starting very close to A66, but he went a little past it because I already know A66 by heart. A66 is B26. Here it went B28. It ended without finding it. Let's try again. Now it's working, see? Now he found it here perfectly. The key, 1832667, 832667, which is exactly this key here, 26867. He finds it exactly, and he removes the play button, which is not supposed to be there automatically. Maybe you find it, you don't even see it. So if you find it, that's what's going to happen. You'll see this little number on the screen. Take a screenshot, write it down on a piece of paper, do anything, because if you see this number, you've won over 2 million rees. This number here is worth more than 2 million rees. It won't save in any file. I don't think there's even a way to do that because of the security of JavaScript in the browser. So it's very important, if you get to this screen here, by some divine luck, save this number. This number is worth a lot of money. Don't forget that tomorrow we're going to have a live stream here with Challenge 162, worth over $300 in Bitcoin, okay? So if you liked the video, my friends, subscribe, leave a like. And until next time,